What happens on the battlefield does not stay on the battlefield. The West has been pampering Ukraine for so long. The Western media is working overtime to shore up the war-torn nation. But as European governments foolishly rain money on Zelensky, European people are waking up to the reality. Recently, a poll was conducted in 12 nations of the EU, including France, Germany, Italy, Poland, and Spain. And the poll revealed that only 1 in 10 Europeans believe that Ukraine can defeat Russia. The poll also revealed that Ukraine's failed counteroffensive is fueling the pessimism about the war's outcome.
Of course, that recently they captured Avdiivka, and we know that the Ukrainians' summer counteroffensive, about which we heard so much, to try and sever that land bridge between Russia and Crimea failed.
Ukraine's counteroffensive has been a major disaster. For instance, the recent fall of Avdiivka. Let me tell you a host of facts and developments that the European media has been hiding. In Avdiivka, about 850 to 1,000 soldiers of Ukraine appear to have been captured or are unaccounted for. Ukraine's army on the front lines behaved in an unprofessional way. It is believed that some units pulled back before others were aware of the retreat from Avdiivka that put the soldiers left behind at risk of encirclement by the Russians. And that is why the number of soldiers captured by Russia or killed is so high. To hide their incompetency, the commander of Ukraine's military fighting in the area is brazenly disowning the captured soldiers. One of his spokespersons said the news was a Russian disinformation, even though it was reported by New York Times. For Zelensky, though, this was just another moment for blaming the West. While addressing a German summit after the fall of Avdiivka, this is what he had to say.
If Ukraine will be alone, you have to understand what will be. Russia will destroy us, destroy Baltic, destroy Poland, and they can do it.
President Volodymyr Zelensky says the Russian military is taking advantage of delays in deliveries of Western military aid. One of the major problems, Ukraine is running dangerously low on artillery shells.
Zelensky always sells this idea that after Ukraine, Putin will go after Poland and Baltic. But recently, Putin made very clear in his interview with Tucker Carlson that he is not interested in that. Tucker asks Putin whether he will ever attack Poland or any NATO country. And Putin says, I'm quoting him, only in one case, if Poland attacks Russia. Why? Because we have no interest in Poland, Latvia, or anywhere else. Why would we do that? We simply don't have any interest. This is not my imagination. These are Putin's own words. Ukraine has today turned into a massive black hole that is guzzling Western money and arms like there is no tomorrow. Much of it is ending up in corruption anyway. But the fall of Avdiivka is a wake-up lesson for European capitals. They need to have a deeper look at this poll. They need to adopt a more realistic policy for Ukraine. Giving up the land seems the only realistic policy. I know this might sound very painful to Ukraine's supporters, but keep in mind, nations like China, India, and Turkey are fully backing Russia. And suppose if Donald Trump comes back to the White House, the ending is going to be even more painful for Ukraine. So, the only way forward is to seek peace, even if it comes at the cost of losing land. That is all for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more such updates.